Hello, it's day 85 and I want to talk about running marathons. It is so hot outside, you guys. I went to the gym today. It's about 100 degrees outside and it was about 110 degrees in that concrete box of a gym. It was so hot. I wasn't even running. All the fans were going. I was on the treadmill just at a brisk pace walk, and by the end of it, it was like somebody had dumped a bucket of water on me. I was 90% sweat. I had become sweat. So I hope you don't mind. I'm hiding downstairs right now with all the lights off and the air conditioner cranking because I'm hiding from the sun. But I am feeling pretty good, actually, today. You know, I'm still in sort of a weird place with my diet and with my exercise, but I'm getting to the point where I think pretty soon, if I can drop like 10 pounds, I think I'll be able to run my 5K. And naturally, because I'm the sort of person who likes to overdo it, I came home immediately after that crazy intense workout and I started watching videos on people who train for marathons. Now, obviously, I've never done a marathon. Obviously, I'm not really in shape to do a marathon. I can't even do 5K fully. But I think that the concepts are roughly the same. You train yourself in much the same way for a 5K as you would for a marathon. And the thing that kept coming up over and over again in the marathon advice videos was you can't stop. If you're running, you can't stop. And that's something that I've already figured out. If you recall, a couple weeks ago, I tried to run a 5K all the way through, and I tried to do it just by not stopping. But the other thing they talked about was how there's a psychological trigger in you. There's a psychological bump you have to get over of where you feel like you have to stop. It's your brain telling you that you should stop even though your body isn't quite ready to stop yet. I can see how this would be a thing because I do have two sides to my personality. Is that dramatic to say? But yes, as I sit here in the dark like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, I do feel like there are two parts of me. There's part of me that really wants to be successful and hit all my goals and be really super fit and live to 110, and then there's the other part of me that wants to binge on pizza and chocolate cake for the rest of my life. Short life. Screw it, I'm just gonna die in a pile of my own diabetic fluids. Ew. But when these two parts of myself fight, I find that more often than not, the lazy piece of crap usually wins out. And that's not too interesting to talk about. What is interesting to talk about is when the more reasonable, fitness-oriented side of me wins out, which is what happened today at the gym. It was so miserable at the gym today. It was sweaty, it smelled like BO and beef jerky. It was just awful at the gym today. The gym was a terrible place today. I don't even know if they had the air conditioning on. But even though there were two parts of me, one part telling me, maybe today is not the day for the gym, maybe we should just go home and relax today. It is Sunday after all. It was the other side of me that won out. And why? It wasn't even a argument. Usually, when the fitness-oriented side of me makes a decision, the lazy part of me will argue with that side. Just keep pecking away at it until eventually my willpower fades. And eventually I give in. So ultimately, the more persistent lazy side of me will win out. But when my fitness side does want to do something, and lazy side doesn't really care, that side is usually a lot more decisive. The fitness-oriented side of me is the one that will set goals and say, okay, we're doing this today. So what triggered me to go into that gym and do a full hour workout in the blazing hot heat of the gym? Why did I do that? Why did I do that today, and how can I can that mentality and use it on other days? What inspired me to do so much better today? I think I broke through that mental block that the marathon people talk about. I did that today for some reason, and I don't know how I did. We're going to try to do it again tomorrow. I don't think I'm ever going to be running a marathon. I just don't think I've got it in me. but I think the 5K is within my reach. Okay, I'm gonna pull the curtain and take a nap. I am wiped out today, so I will see you tomorrow.